right, good morning everyone. Currently I am in New Orleans, Louisiana for the first time, and we are very excited to be here. So if you want to know more about what you can do here in New Orleans, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, so that way you don't miss out all the amazing videos that we're going to post of this great city. Today we are going to a tour that's going to take us to Alley Plantation, and from there we're going to go to a airboat that's going to take us through a Louisiana swamp. And we know there's plenty of swamps here in Louisiana, especially here in New Orleans area. So we're really excited for that. Very hot here. It's already feeling like 96 degrees and it's only 8 a.m. So, you know, we're late August. It's so hot down here in the South, and we already know this already, but let's go check it out. Right, we're officially at the Alley Plantation in Louisiana. So beautiful, so well kept. We can't wait to see all of it. To give you a little insight on the information of this place, or how to get here, how to tour, how to book it, all that stuff, I booked it on getyourguide.com. That was probably the best way to do it. Get Your Guide. It's $150. What it includes is a pickup from your hotel. Most of you that are watching this video are probably going to stay at the French Quarter, or you should. It's really nice, but if you rent a car, it's a headache. But either way, they have valet parking, and what you do is you book it there, you get the tickets. It'll be in the app. It includes Alley Plantation. They pick you up from your hotel, they take you to the Alley Plantation, and from here, after a couple of hours, they're going to send you off to the next area. So Alert Transportation, that's, you see the limousine bus that picked us up, and they're going to take us to the swamp areas to get into the airboats, which will be a first for all of us, of course. So really beautiful stuff here. So you might ask, what are you going to see here at the plantation? Well, many slaves were actually worked in this plantation, so we're going to see some of the exhibits where they actually stayed at, where they worked, all that, and then obviously the master's home. So interesting. Look at these beautiful oak trees. Amazing. Looks like they develop kind of like a mossy type of leaf, and they're gorgeous. There's a big house. Our tour starts like in 20 minutes or so. This is probably where you want to come and get the best shots. When you come into the tour area, behind the house is where you really want to get that really nice shot. Look how spread out the oak trees are, and the alley in the middle. Beautiful. This is a thing of beauty, guys. It's so beautiful. I really like what they've done with this beautiful house. But I don't know too much of it, so that's why we're going to take the tour. We're going to learn a little more about it, and I'll give you guys some details from what I get from the house tour, and inform you. But I'm not going to give you all the details. Obviously, we put these videos out so that way you guys can enjoy. For some of you that can't make it here, but if you can, make sure you do. Fun fact, some of you might be thinking, well, you know, you must make $1 million. You go to so many places, so many trips. Let me tell you guys, the tickets from Newark to New Orleans cost me $115 round trip. So at that price, I could not say no. So I had to come. Beautiful wife. My wife. Yeah, she's happy, right? You're happy? Yeah. Yeah, some of you guys complain that she doesn't have that big of a role in this channel, so we're gonna have to give her some more.
Yes, more screen time, so you guys can see my pimples and everything.
So we were not allowed to record inside the house, but once they open the doors of the house, you get this up view of the beautiful oak trees. Beautiful.
Okay, we have about an hour then, so you'll have time to explore or finish exploring. Y'all can also keep taking pictures.
It's amazing how much space this balcony has. Like, you can set up tables here and have a patio set, enjoy coffee. It's amazing.
Y'all will see our southern magnolia. Also be careful of the climb. But then y'all will gather over here, we'll stop over here. We are about to head down.
That's a southern magnolia tree. All right, to give you some type of knowledge on the house was owned by Jacques Roman and his family in the 1880s, well, 1840s, around there. That's kind of like when they really had this property. They had slaves here, so it's pretty interesting to know about their family. Very wealthy family, so they try to keep up with everyone that they had surrounding them in their family. They had good plantations, a lot of money, so you want to keep up. He got some loans to keep up with the house, keep up with his property. And here we are after many other owners. It was about 7 owners after him until 1925. They remodeled this house, and when those owners died, that's when they established this nonprofit organization where you guys can come and visit this house. So it's pretty historic and beautiful. All right, so originally this plantation had around 57 slaves, but Jacques Roman, he purchased 49 from his mother. So if we're making the math correctly, that is 106 slaves in this plantation. Here are some of the areas where we're going to look at where they would stay in. Most of these right here were all post-emancipation. Pre-emancipation, the men, they had to relieve themselves behind trees or wherever they could, and the women, they had outhouses. Now, they were only reserved for the women, of course, but post-emancipation, then you had the men create their own, and the women, how can you tell which one was man and women? Well, this one had kind of like the shape of the sun, if you want to call it a sun, and this one, the crescent of the moon for women. So if you ever hear the term, the grind never stops, it actually comes from sugarcane plantations where they would grind the sugarcane and they would work 18-hour shifts doing it for months. So the grinding would end in December. That's when basically they weren't working as hard. So imagine that. So when you hear the term, the grinding never stops, or keep grinding, in other words, keep on working really hard. So it's actually a slave term, and I just learned that today. All right, now we are in the second part of this amazing tour. This time we're going to the swamp boats. We're in the swamp right here. I believe we're near a section of this area called Lafitte. So this area really got damaged because of Hurricane Katrina. But we are many years later here. We're gonna get into one of these, the airboats. We paid a little more to get into the airboats because if not, then you would get into one of these, which is where most people are gonna go to. But we definitely wanted that extra experience, so that's why we're here, the airboats. Get in.
All right. So y'all gonna use that little seatbelt as a divider? All right, guys. So first things first, and the most important thing of the day. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Are we all
Good.
Good?
Awesome. Good.
Excellent, guys. So my name is Captain Dewey. I'm gonna be your tour guide today. You guys ready to go swimming? Ladies first, right, fellas, or gentlemen? I know better. Actually, never fall for that. But I do also know that a lot of people alligators. But if I'm able to get one by our boat early on the tour, I think it's the perfect time to stop by, try to get them really close. I want to try to give everybody some really good picture opportunities. Also, I have a little bit of basic info about these animals. That's just going to be easier for me to share with y'all if we're actually looking at a gator while we're doing it. So, this little gator we're seeing right here, and every single gator you can see on this tour, they're all going to be one kind of place. That is called, on average, gators in this place, they'll actually grow. It's about a foot per year for about the first 6 years of their life. A 4-footer is 4 years old, 5-footer 5 years old. Young and small is actually really simple. Then these things start hitting roughly 6 and they actually mature after that, and their growth rate's going to drastically slow from that foot per year to about an inch or 2 per year. But also this alligator's never going to stop. So everybody can see. It's over there. Look. Right there. This way.
Man, they're like trying to kill it.
They don't like to share. They fight each other over them. And then just for us, it's nice to be able to see other things besides gators. That'd be counterproductive to kill the animals you want to show to people. We have they own all this stuff and we're paying them to use their land. So this is all private property back here, and the state of Louisiana is also the only state where waterways can be.
Do you want a picture?
Picture first.
See?
Yeah.
They own all the people that own it, probably own those big ships.
Yeah, probably not farming them. I'm not saying, yeah.
I'll get her to come around the side of the office. And we have swamp cows. If I'd have told you guys there were cows living out here and we didn't see them, not a single one of you would have believed me. I feel like it's the last animal people expect to see on swamp. But the guy that owns this land, owns his cows, and he just kind of just roam around his property. Today's the first time I've actually seen him since last Thursday, so it has been a few days now. They don't show up that often, but it's nice to see him every now and then when they do.
That was a pretty cool experience. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. So now it's time to go back to our hotel. They're gonna take us back